Coming to paperback and e-readers in 2021, John Haynes, Taking Care of Business. The man who rules the world breaks on a brand new partner to help him take care of business in this action-packed, all-new John Haynes series adventure. Get John Haynes, Taking Care of Business in 2021 at online booksellers everywhere.
Why are so many black males obsessed with relationships and women? Well, the main reason why so many black males are obsessed with relationships and women has to do with the fact that 70% of black males were raised in single mother households. And because 70% of black males were raised in a single mother household, they learned how to see the world from a female's perspective. And from the female's perspective, they think being in a relationship has the highest value because most women define their value by the man they're involved with. And this is what the woman teaches the boy indirectly and directly because the woman values social currency over building economic wealth. And because these males are raised in a single mother household, they see their value in getting a woman the same way the woman sees her value in getting involved with a man and marrying a man. So your male out here, he is driven to go out here and pursue women because he sees this as the ultimate goal, because this is the ultimate goal that his single mother has. His single mother has a drive to have relationships because social currency has a high value to her, and getting a man has a value to her. And for him, he learns this model, and this is why he is so driven to go out here and chase women. So this male, when he's raised in a single mother household, he oftentimes takes on these traits of this woman, and this is why he's out here, all he's thinking about is getting with women, getting women, because this is the way his mother goes out here and lives. But this is not the way a healthy boy learns, and this is not what happens when you have a father in the home and he's preparing his son for manhood. No, when a father is in the home, or older brothers or other men are in the home, what happens is a boy does not learn to think about trying to chase social currency and winning the approval of other females. No, he learns to start focusing on building, because a man's whole mission when he is taught his God-given role as a man is to learn how to build. So men out here, when their boys are being raised properly, they learn how to build at an early age, whether it's with Legos when they're little boys, or learning how to fix things like cars, or learning how to participate in work at a business. A boy is usually taught how to build by other men, and when he's taught to build by other men, he then can take those male life skills and then transfer them when he gets out into the real world. Unfortunately, when you have a male who grows up in a female-headed household, his priorities are focused on more social things, and his main goal is getting a girlfriend. So you'll have a boy at 11, 12 years old, all he's thinking about is getting a girlfriend, and then you'll have a guy out here who he fears competing with other boys for the attention of girls, and that is completely effeminate behavior, because a man does not worry about other male competition when it comes down to relationships. No, a man is focused on building, and because he's focused on building, he knows that what he's building will be attractive to the woman. So he's not focused on seeking the attention and approval of the woman because he is working towards being a leader, and the girls will see him and want to follow his lead. But a male who grows up in a female headed household, what he wants to do is focus on relationships and social aspects because he wants to receive the attention and approval of the females, and he's looking for the females to lead him, and he's not looking to be a leader himself. And this is one of the big problems with your males who come from female headed households. Their priorities are not really focused on building, they are focused on being social, and they are focused on getting all of the girls, but not focused on building any sort of tangibles as related to building a home, building wealth, or building any sort of business. And this is what really messes up a lot of these males, is they expect the female to go out here and have established things for them because they came from this single mother household. And because they came from the single mother household, and the single mother was the one who established the home and provided for the male, he's looking for other females to provide for him while he sits at home thinking about getting these girls and being just like the women, gossiping and going out here and chit-chatting and fooling around. He's not thinking about being a man because he's been raised to act and socialize just like a woman. And when you have a male out here who is just constantly obsessed with women, he is again acting like a female because that's the way females operate. A female will sit there and talk about what type of man she wants to get, what he's supposed to have, because she's looking for the man to provide for her. She's looking for the man to elevate her social status, and she's looking for the man to make her be the diamond that shines. But that's just not how God made things as related to male-female relationships, and this is why these males wind up struggling to find a healthy relationship with a woman because they themselves have been taught and socialized to think just like women, and most women are not looking for a male who wants to be the cool guy when they get older. No, they're looking for a man who is looking to have been building something or establish something and have the resources to provide a home for them that is established and be able to provide for her and the family, because the woman is the helpmeet and the support, and the man is supposed to be the head who has the direct relationship with God and is supposed to be the one leading the relationship. But when you have a male who is obsessed with relationships and finds his value in women, he sees his value based on being socially accepted by women and being elevated by those women. But in the real world, women are not looking to go out here and elevate a man. They look at a man who needs to be elevated as weak, and most women are looking for the man to elevate them, and they're looking for that man to elevate them by providing them with a home and elevate them by providing for their household, and they're looking for that man to elevate their social status by building something solid that they can stand on. So when most women look at a guy out here and see him talking about he wants to have a girlfriend and he's chasing women, they see him as a guy who really, they can see where he comes from, a single mother household, because again, women look for a man to be somebody out here who finds their value through social things, whereas a woman who grows up with a father is looking for a man who is a builder and will work towards helping that man build and looking for that man to help build that home so that they can both benefit from that home and that business. So they're looking to build a family together. But when you have a male who grows up in a single mother household, he fixates on relationships and getting with women because his single mother needs these things in order to find her value. But the boy never learns to find his value as a man because he does not have men or male figures in his life to teach him his value as a man, as the leader God has established, as the steward God has established, who is responsible for the work he does on earth, and the man who goes out here and builds. He's not taught these roles, and because he's not taught these roles, he adopts the woman's roles, and then he wonders why many of his relationships fail, because he's looking to be socially accepted by women, and he's looking to be elevated by women who don't want to do this for him because they don't see that as a role that they do for a man. They see that as something they do for a child. And when they look at this male, they don't see a man. They see a child that they have to take care of. And that frustrates them because they're looking for a relationship with a man who is going to be a leader, a protector, and a provider. And when you have a guy who's grown up, and again, in a single mother household, he's looking for social acceptance, and that's why he goes out here and runs through women, because he's looking to be elevated as related to these women elevating him, and he's also looking to get social currency with other men. And because he's looking for social currency with other men, what happens is he doesn't focus on working towards maintaining the respect of his relationship. No, he wants the approval of those other guys, and he wants to be the cool guy. But a man is not looking to be a cool guy with the guys. No, he wants the respect of his wife and his family, because that's what he has worked towards building, and that's what he's working towards building so he can build and pass a legacy on to his children and the next generation. Now, if you want to learn more about men's issues, you can pick up my books like Stop Simping, Why Men Don't Need Finance to Get Romance, Manginas, They Look Like Men But They Act Like Ladies, The Misadventures of Captain Save-'em, and The Man Crisis on Amazon.com. These books will teach you more about these dysfunctional paradigms many males have learned growing up in single mother households, and set you on the road towards becoming a more responsible and conscientious and functional man. And if you want to see me make more videos like this, you can donate to my Patreon, my PayPal, or my Cash App by clicking the links in the description box. That's all I have to say for this video. You can comment, rate, and subscribe.
Now available in paperback and Kindle, Vampires Stalk the Darkness of the Eternal Night. Get your copy of Eternal Night in paperback and Kindle on Amazon.com.